everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a daily plan with me in my EC Daily Duo. So here's a look at Friday. Actually, let's flip really quickly if you do not mind. I'd love to flip back through the last week or so. I kind of love this. I did like 2 pink pages like back to back. I was like, who even am I? Because I really don't focus on matching things too much, but as you can see, this week I did. I kind of like when the pages that are next to each other, when the book is open, to match. That's kind of a thing for me lately. I don't know. So back here you can see maybe, yeah, here it matched, but other days I was like, it's whatever is within arm's reach is what ends up on these pages, and sometimes it is just marker and pen, and that is okay. So I did a little thing where my tabs are different now, which is why there's some different, anyway, it's a whole thing. I like the tabs of the Just My Type much better than the regular EC colors, and yes, I'm that person that's a little bit salty that these colors won't be coming back, but change is good. Change is good. So that's it for April so far. So let's plan Saturday. So what I started using was some of this Easter Celebrations Collection kit from last year. So from 2021, this is not from the 2022 Celebrations Collection from Christian Designs. So that's what we're going to be using. And then of course, any other stickers that happen to pop in here. So let me zoom you guys in just a little bit closer so that you can actually see what it is that I'm doing. So it is Saturday. So of course, I don't have to get up all that early, but I'm still an early bird. I worked, actually, I was off on Friday. Like, I'm filming this on Friday. I was off, but I did hop on my computer like twice. Don't tell anyone. Anyway, so we're going to be sleeping in again on Saturday. Believe it or not, sleeping in for me is like till 7. I just have a hard time with those things. It's just, it's not my thing. So anyway, we're going to get some sleeping in here. Love that for me. And then we will hop into AM routine, PM routine, not PM routine. Well, I mean, later on in the day, we might do our PM routine, but not really a big focus on Saturday and Friday night. So let's do my AM routine, probably closer to 8 o'clock. Let's see if we can get my dots closer. Yeah, 7:30 will work. So I always like to put AM routine, and the pen I'm using is the Pentel Energel 0.5 needle tip. That's what it is. So AM routine, and then right below that I put my medication and vitamins, and you might be wondering, why don't I just include that in my AM routine? Honestly, this is one of those things where it's like purely for aesthetics. I like the way it looks. It makes me happy. And then one more for the vitamins. All right, so that, there we go. That's all, just kidding. All right, so that is it for like at least the early morning part. I would like to start on some laundry, and I'm kind of, I want to use these colors here, but a lot of like my puffy stickers are, you know, they're in this colors, they're in gray, not in this color scheme. But I am going to use, let's see if we've got some room for it, because I definitely want to start on my laundry this morning. There we go. Nope, that's crooked. Every time I'm like, there we go, and then I look at the line and it's like, oh, actually, you're way off. So there's laundry, and then I'm just going to make sure that I put bedding and towels. And the stencil that I'm using is also from Christian Designs, except it was from a bundle last year, so I unfortunately do not think it's currently available, but I'm sure that there are other stencils out there because I want to do bedding, towels, and blankets. So like just the blankets that we use on chairs and couches and things like that, not obviously our bedding blankets. Oh, I love the way that that looks. Okay, so then on top of that, I believe it's at noon. Should probably check my calendar. I am going to be recording, I'm going to be a guest on a podcast. I'm not recording the podcast. I'm going to be a guest on a podcast. I can use my words. So let's use one of these event labels. Let's see. Let's use the green so we can pull in more of these colors maybe. That will work. Super, super excited. I've been on this podcast before. Maybe I'll just let you guys guess in the comments. You can let me know which podcast you think I'm going to be on. I love it. It's like one of my favorite things to do. Really, it truly is. So I'm gonna leave that blank for now. Let that be a surprise. All right, then Kayla and I are going to go get mani-pedis. Much needed. If you saw my feet right now, you'd be like, why are you out in public? Let's see, I thought that I had like a self-care type of thing. I mean, we might go to Starbucks. I could always use that and do like Starbucks and mani-pedis with Kayla. Look at that. I think that that's actually going to work out just fine. There's just something about walking in there with Starbucks. I mean, I would love to get my nail tech a Starbucks as well, but I don't know what she likes. So I'm gonna make it a goal of mine to figure out what she wants. Also, it's like maybe 50 other people brought her Starbucks that day. I don't know. And this box is going to fight me for its life. It does not. Sometimes what I have to do is pull the entire sheet off because it makes it easier to get to the stickers. And I'm gonna add this to my sticker pile later. Or right now, sticker sheets like, you are not gonna win today, lady. All right, so let's get this half box here, and that's gonna happen after the podcast recording, so definitely a little bit later because those typically take hour and a half or so. Okay, so Starbucks, try to make this look nice. Okay, ooh, I like the way that that turned out, awesome. All right, so there is that. I also, nope, I did my nail planning on Friday, so I don't need to do that on this day. Hopefully by the time, I'm actually filming this like somewhere around here on Friday, so I still need to actually work on the meal plan, but just in case, it might end up on Saturday. But my goal is to possibly place an order. No, it's Saturday. Easter's on Sunday, so I'm probably gonna have to go to the grocery store like right after our mani-pedi. So surprise, Kayla, you're coming to the grocery store with me. She is probably just like, oh my God. No. All right, so let's put this here. Really don't have much of a choice with that one because I'm almost certain our grocery store is closed on Easter. It's like they're closed on Easter and Christmas, I think. Not 100% sure on that either. All right, so groceries. I think that that is going to be it for the schedule. So now let's go over to the to-do side of things. I want to put the weather down. I'm kind of liking using these little boxes, which I don't always get to use in like my weekly spreads. Really like using those for the weather. And even though I despise this little calendar over here, that little square does not cover up that whole calendar. And to be honest, I need to be ordering some whiteouts because I also don't have any of that. Okay, so the weather for Saturday is a high of 83 and a low of 65 with some storms. Isn't that awesome for us? So I have been loving these weather stickers from Chrissy-Ann Designs. They are so friggin' cute. They're like little weather doodles. So since it's going to storm, let's use this one right here. Handy dandy tweezers inspired by Kristen herself. So I'll put this right here and hopefully I can fit the weather on either side with my big old handwriting. All right, not too bad. I love the way that that looks. Okay, so I really like dividing up my to-do list as I have done over here on Friday. So I'm going to grab the little washi sticker strip here and put it right about here. I always just kind of guesstimate. I don't have like an exact spot that it has to go in. Obviously, if I know that I'm going to need a lot more space, then I'll keep that in mind. But most of the time, I just kind of slap it down wherever. All right, there's that. And I'm going to grab the social media sticker that comes in my font from Chrissy-Ann Designs. And if you saw her latest releases, she has journaling kits that also have my fonts. Like she sent me, or she's pointed me in the direction of the coming soon area of her listing. By the time you guys watch this video, it's already going to be up. But I thought it was so freaking cool. I had no idea that she was doing that. And I'm just, again, always like truly honored when people include my stuff in their kits. Like, what? Is this my life? Anyway, it may not be a big deal to other people, but it's a big deal to me. Okay, so Saturday to-do list. Sometimes it feels a little bit repetitive, but there's some other things that I haven't obviously written on here. So of course I want to make sure that I brush the dogs. If they don't get at least a weekly brushing, it is absolute mayhem here. So I posted on my Instagram stories recently that Bruiser is now losing sight rapidly in his other eye. Last fall, he went blind in one eye. It almost started off like they thought it was an infection. They gave him a bunch of meds, and upon his follow-up, they were like, yeah, no, there's no saving his eye. He's also too small and entirely too old to put through excessive amounts of surgery. So we started to notice over the last few weeks that his other eye started looking the same as before. So he does have an appointment to be seen. This is one of those things where they're like, we can't get you in urgently because aging isn't an emergency. We did get to talk to the tech on the phone, and she was like, obviously if he's in visible pain or like making noises like he's in pain, bring him in. But it's looking like it's going to be 2 weeks before we can get him in, because I think that they're a little bit short-staffed. All understandable, but it sucks. You guys, it royally freaking sucks watching your dogs get old. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've had a hard time this past week with it. Like, it's been a sudden turn where I was like, something is happening with him, and it's very, very noticeable, you know? And it's hard watching them get old. So I have been taking like an excessive amount of photos of him. He is probably so sick and tired of me, but it's become very evident that he can't see. He's relying on Brody a lot to get around the house. We're making damn sure that we don't move anything around, like furniture. Like, we're not like revamping any of our rooms, because we want him to be able to still get around and not be confused or bump into anything and possibly get hurt. So that's what I've been dealing with. Okay, so we're gonna brush the dogs. And I think the other thing is clean bathrooms. I don't want to do a lot of these things on Sunday since it is Easter. And then I definitely want to make sure that I fold the laundry. And I always notice that when I am focusing more, I write smaller. And then when I'm just like in a hurry, I write a little bit bigger. Like, it's just something that I've noticed. I don't know. And it's probably because I'm filming that I'm like, slow down, make sure it's neat and not a hot damn mess. Anyway, so those are the things that I need to get done there. As far as social media goes, I'm probably going to edit some videos. I'm not going to probably have time to film much of anything on Saturday. I'm filming a lot of it here on Friday when I'm off from work, so that for the weekend when everyone is home, I don't have to worry about all that stuff. So we're going to do edit videos, respond to comments and messages, go through my emails, and then update Notion. Now I have this one last box here. It just says smile, and as I was writing, I was thinking, you know what, I really don't have a photo, and I've already decorated Easter Sunday here in my daily, but I think what I'm going to do is put one of the pictures of Bruiser in here because I just want to to be quite honest. So I think that that's what I'll do, because he's just adorable, and he needs to take up some space in my planner. So there is that. I think that looks kind of cute. I don't know. Yeah, that'll work. All right, so that is it for my Saturday in my daily view. I love this. I'm glad that I was able to use up like little pieces. I mean, like, look at this one sheet. There's still so much that I could use. I've already like kind of pre-decorated, like I did Sunday just a little bit, so I'll probably use some of this on Sunday as well. Again, I've used some of it yesterday. This is kind of just how I like to use it. And then whatever's left will go in my like leftover sticker storage. Yeah, and that's how that is. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you are already subscribed, make sure you click that notification bell so that you know when my videos are posted here on YouTube. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.